Gives me great pleasure as Chair of NIPEC, the Northern Ireland Practice and Education Council for Nurses and Midwives, to welcome you all to our annual conference. And we're really delighted to have such a good turnout. We've got 180 delegates. In fact, people were ringing yesterday to see had anyone dropped out, such was the popularity. And I know it's not easy to take time out of the day job, so we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy work schedules to be here. And we really hope you have an enjoyable, interesting and thought-provoking and inspirational day. And we've certainly lined up the speakers to enable that to happen. So as you will see from your programme, the title of our conference this year is Maximising Outcomes and Embracing Challenges. So I'm sure we are all familiar with what some of the challenges are, but we want to have a focus on the pivotal role of nurses and midwives leading the transformation of our health service for the benefit of those we provide safe and effective care and services for, and the wider population. In addition, I'm going to get to turning off the phones, but in addition to today's speakers, we also have a range of information stands in the Lakeview Suite, the list of which is on your table, and I'd encourage you to visit those stands over tea break and over lunch. And at the NIPEC stand you can check on the online portfolio and find out information about NIPEC's work and current projects. Throughout today we'll hear presentations that will hopefully inspire and inform you, as well as challenge us all to think about ways of maximising outcomes and embracing challenges in our day-to-day working lives. So some of the highlights of today's programme, you've all got copies of it, but we're really delighted to welcome Professor Rafael Bengoa, and he was chair of the expert panel for the future configuration of Northern Ireland's health and social care, and Professor Sir Richard Barnett, chair of the Nursing and Midwifery Task Group. So you can see we've got a great lineup, very important people, and we're really looking forward to hearing their addresses. And in a similar vein, we're also delighted to extend a warm welcome to Professor Tanya McCance, who will be updating you on the opportunities and challenges in enhancing person-centred practice. Following this, then, there will be an opportunity for you to put questions to our panel. And if you have any questions, please write them on one of the Cardex cards at the centre of your table, and these will be collected during our mid-morning coffee break. So please keep that in mind and write down anything that you would like to ask. Then our morning will conclude with Thomas Whitelaw, or Tommy on Tour, as some of you may know him, who will talk about his experience of caring for his late mother Joan, who had vascular dementia, and I'm sure you will be moved by what Tommy is going to share with us. And he spent the last 5 years raising awareness of the impact of dementia on families and the importance of empowering carers in carrying out a very difficult but vital role. The programme for the afternoon then is equally as interesting and busy, with the launch of the Professional Framework for Emergency Care by our Chief Nurse, Professor Charlotte McCardle, and Lindsay Sheeran and Francis Cannon, who led on this project, and also an update from Professor Geraldine Walters on the NMC Programme of Change for Education. So again, you'll have opportunities to put questions to our speakers before we hear from Alan Corey Finn on his reflections over the last 40 years as a nurse. And before I go on to some conference administration details, I'd like you all to join me in congratulating the Chief Executive of NIPEC, Angela McFerrin, on her recent award of OBE, which she picked up from Prince William last week. We're really proud, Angela, of the inspirational work that NIPEC's doing, and that was richly deserved, and we celebrate with you. Now, the conference admin issues. In the interest of reducing our carbon footprint and production costs, copies of the presentation and video clips and other information from today's conference will be available on the website. And you will note from your conference programme that we've also set up a Twitter account, #NIPEC17, and the Twitter reel will be available in the main foyer. For those of you who tweet, we encourage you to share your thoughts, views and engagement. To access the internet, please click on ABC Free Wi-Fi and continue to enter to internet and click done, so hopefully that will work. And you will also notice that we have a live drawer over in the corner, Brian John Spencer, who will be storyboarding the conference throughout the day, and these will also be able to view on our website after the conference, and I'm sure he'll make us all look fabulous. We'll also be taking photographs during the course of today's conference, and please advise a member of NIPEC if you don't wish to feature in any conference participating. So just some housekeeping arrangements then. We're not expecting any fire alarms or fire drills, so I'm afraid if it goes off, it is the real deal. So the exits are clearly marked, and the Craigavon Civic Centre have trained fire wardens who will assist with any evacuation and will direct us directly to the assembly point, which is the staff car park, where we're required to stay until it's safe to re-enter. So hopefully that will not happen. Toilet facilities are located to the left when you leave the hall, and these are clearly signposted. And just to remind you that smoking is not permitted inside the building. And maybe just one final check of those mobile phones to make sure that they're switched to silent. We've got a very tight programme, so we're requesting each of the speakers to keep to their allocated time, and to assist them. Brenda, our Danvers assistant, was going to hold up a 5 and a 1 minute warning, so that at least you've got some idea of how long it is to go. So without further ado, I want to move in then to the first presentation, Professor Raphael Bengoa, who is our keynote speaker. So Rafa is an international expert on health and social care, and in 2016 he chaired the expert panel set up by former Health Minister Simon Hamilton to review health and social care in Northern Ireland. Rafa is also Director of the Institute for Health and Strategy, Bilbo Spain, and ex-Director of Health Systems for the World Health Organization, and an ex-Minister of Health in the Basque Country. So please join me in welcoming Rafa. Thank you.